Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Governor Torres in court this morning, but when will the criminal trial get underway? Also tonight, a Guam-based judge is asked to disqualify a special prosecutor from the Lone Star State as the pre-trial legal wrangling continues. And what are the NMI's strengths and weaknesses in trying to rebuild tourism from East Asia markets? In sports, a former world #1 is on island for the fastest game in town. Stay with us. We have these stories and more up next.
What's the move? Tryna wild out. Catch a groove. She said, where you going? What's the move? Tryna wild out. Catch a groove. What's the move?
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Monday, June 5th, 2023. Former Governor Ralph Torres back in front of the judge today. Torres is facing criminal charges, but as the parties haggle over pre-trial motions, it could be another year before a jury starts listening to the actual case. This morning, former Governor Ralph Torres was in Superior Court, flanked by his family and his legal team. Guam-based Judge Arthur Barcinas appeared via Zoom. This trial appears to be a long way from getting started. The defense has asked the court to disqualify James Kingman as the special prosecutor, and Kingman is asking the court to amend the information and include 30 more criminal charges.
The evidence that I reviewed led me to realize that there are these other charges that are within the pro hoc that I have that are under the ambit of the AG's investigation that could be brought. Why they weren't brought originally, not sure. It's not really my, I was brought in to be in charge of this case. It's within my prerogative to seek to amend the information that way. Those are the ones that I brought that there was already notice of to the defense. And so that, that's how I came to that number. It doesn't mean that it's all that I found or only what I found. It's just what I thought was a prudent representation of the course of conduct within my initial admission.
Kingman also wants bank records from Governor Torres, and the defense opposes this. Today, Judge Barcinas ordered the Bank of Guam to hold off on producing any documents relating to a subpoena that asked for those records. Torres, through one of his defense attorney, Anthony Uggins, says the bank's subpoena does not comply with the NMI Rules of Criminal Procedure 17C and that it cannot be used for an investigative purpose. Uggin also argues that the bank's subpoena is not relevant, admissible, or specific to the case. Kingman told the court that the bank records are relevant and that the subpoena could even help the defendant in proving he didn't use public funds. Barcena said he needs more time to deliberate and research the matter and has ordered Kingman to draft a proposed order for the Bank of Guam. The prosecution did inform the court that they are ready to go to trial by the end of the year. The defense says they will be able to accommodate the trial after April 2024.
It doesn't surprise me that there would be a long timeline on a case like this. I think that though there are obviously reasons to want a speedy trial and the effective administration of justice, there's also the important, compelling reason to make sure that there's appropriate time for all parties involved to prepare for trial. So if it's after 2 years from it being filed or not, that's not out of balance with what I see for cases like this.
Tourism in 2023, the engine that fed the local economy for the last few decades, is still on life support. Our Chris Nelson has more.
While the pandemic put a full stop in the region to tourism, it's been compounded by the fact that the Pacific has also been one of the slowest areas in the world to recover. Prior to COVID, the NMI had healthy arrivals from Korea and China and new daily economically priced service from Japan. Currently, Korean arrivals are back to about half of what they were, and arrivals from Japan are just a few hundred per month now, and almost the same from China. A lot of businesses have closed. The Boost program, which was supposed to get local businesses up and running to help improve the destination as well as the quantity and variety of things to do, was a failure filled with insider deals and no mechanism for decisions. Chris Concepcion is overseeing what he hopes will be a comeback for tourism, but says there are no quick fixes.
What do you see as the weaknesses of our market?
For the Japan market, and really the East Asia market, we are the closest foreign beach resort destination. We're a 3-hour, 4-hour, and 5-hour flight from these countries, Japan, China, Korea. And we're the part of the United States, which is, they see us as a safe destination. You're protected here, you have rights here. And we're a clean, they see us as having a very nice, clean environment. They don't have this kind of clean weather in these areas, especially in the big cities. We're small enough and we have 14 islands, 3 really pretty islands with aircraft access. But we're small enough to get around. We're not a busy destination as like Honolulu or Okinawa or even Guam. And so I think those are our advantages. On the flip side of that, some of our weaknesses is that we do have 3 airports that we need to pay for and maintain. 3 seaports, 3 airports, and that gets expensive. We have 3 different offices that we need to maintain in the 3 islands. That gets very expensive. We are challenged with our facilities here need to be improved. Are not just the public facilities, not just the tourist sites, but our hotels need upgrading. A few have made really nice upgrades the last few years, but I think the majority still need to do a lot of work to keep up with industry standards around the world. That's a big thing. If you want to attract high-end tourists, you really need high-end facilities, right? Hotel facilities, restaurants, and they're optional tours. We need, we used to have a bunch of different water sports and different land activities. We still have some, but not at the level that we used to a few years ago. And so, that's kind of a sort of a weakness of ours. Other than that, I think we're unique. We're the only place in the world where you can find Chamorros, this region, I guess, and Carolinians. Our culture is unique, and I think we have better food than a lot of the other destinations in our region. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. We have a lot of strengths, we have a lot of weaknesses, but I think overall, we are a very attractive destination, as we've proven in the past. We used to be one of the top visited Pacific Islands, in the last 40 years. And so we can get there again. It's just a lot of work.
The mayor's office is gearing up, not just for Liberation Day, but for the month-long Liberation Festival, which is making a comeback this year.
Many people, have been asking, are we going to have this liberation this year? And officially, based on the report coming from the committee, the recommendation, yes, we are having.
The CNMI Liberation Day festivities is kicking off in less than a month, and Saipan residents can expect the return of this year's 4th of July parade and carnival grounds, which will run from July 1st all the way to the 22nd at the Garapan Fishing Base. The carnival will feature game booths, bingo, retail space, a beer garden, and lots of food. The carnival will be open Thursdays and Sundays from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then Fridays and Saturdays 10 a.m. until midnight. Committee Chairwoman Nadine Delon Guerrero says this year's theme is Resiliency Rising.
This committee is not tone deaf to what's happening out there. We understand that we are recovering economically. We do have a financial crisis that is impeding upon us, and despite that though, we still feel like we need to come together and bring some happiness, some cheer, some positive vibes back into the community, because it's been a long time coming with all the different types of maybe worrisome news, but I feel like Liberation Day is a break in that cloud.
This year's 4th of July parade is expected to bring out the best of the best with the float competition. There will be 3 categories, which is Best in Business, Best in Nonprofit, and Best Precinct.
For all you listeners out there, reach out to your congressmen and women, your senators, and put out the best float out there for the best precinct. I'm pretty sure that we have talented, creative, innovative community members who can work together. And as our theme is Resiliency Rising, let's come together as one community and step up to the plate and show what your best village has to offer.
The top winner will get $4,000 for each category. Applications are ready for pickup at the mayor's office. And the Liberation Day festivities won't be complete without its Grand Marshal.
I think it is fitting that our Grand Marshal for this year's parade is no other than the Honorable Lieutenant Governor David M. Apatang.
The parade is set to begin at 10 a.m. on July 4th, beginning at Quartermaster all the way to the Garapan Fishing Base. Saipan Mayor R.B. Camacho.
If we look at the Marianas, Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda, and Guam. Yes, we're separate on land, but we're all connected in water. So with all this, the past, typhoon, endemics, and most recent ones, the Mauer. I think it's time to bring these people, and just like I said, working together, we all can rise. So this is the importance of this thing is bringing the community together.
For more information on vendor concession stand fees or anything about Liberation Day, you can call the mayor's office at 670-234-6208. Coming up, we will head to Garapan for the 24th happening of the annual Taste of the Marianas. Tasty News is next.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals. operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rhoda from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Opioids are commonly prescribed drugs. They can help ease short-term pain after surgery, an accident, or illness. Common brand names include Vicodin, Demerol, OxyContin, and Percocet. Opioids can be very addictive, and they can actually change how your brain works. Opioid misuse can lead to death. If you are prescribed an opioid medication, talk to your doctor. Always take exactly as directed, never take higher doses, keep your medication secure, and safely dispose of unused or expired medication. It only takes a little to lose a lot.
This project was supported by a grant from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. Contents are solely the responsibility of CHCC and do not necessarily represent the official views of the CDC or the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. Oh, local musicians, songwriters, and artists, this one is for you. Get a chance to win $1,000 and have your song playing all throughout the summer. The Liberation Day Committee will hold a Battle of the Bands song competition in which the winning piece will be the official soundtrack of the 2023 Liberation Day festivities. The competition will feature original lyrical composition and melodies centered on this year's theme, Resiliency Rising. This is expected to showcase the NMI's recent challenges from back-to-back Super Typhoon Sudolor and Yutu to the pandemic and the recent scare with Super Typhoon Mawar.
We're reaching out to every entertainers out there that's out there. If you're singing, if you're dancing, I know during some Pala times, you guys were like always asking when can we have a competition on the stage of Liberation with local stuffs. That's why they're here. Their ears are for you. They're here to listen. If you guys want to pretty much mix it in with a fusion of some different style of arrangements on the stage side, whether it's a battle of the band or just the regular lineups for entertainment or something that you guys would like to see, please, just reach out, liberationday.committee@gmail.com. And again, we can't do this alone. We need everybody to come together as a community, share the love, one love, and that's how we got to roll.
A total of 8 finalists will be selected from a pool of applicants to perform in front of a live audience and a panel of judges. Finalists will be scored based on how well the song relates to the theme, lyrical composition, stage presence, and originality. Bands should not exceed more than 5 members, and solo artists and duets are welcome to try out. Auditions begin today and will end on June 23. The winner gets $1,000. In 1999, the first ever Taste of the Marianas was held at the American Memorial Park. Barbecue chicken was $1, fried squid was $2, and participants included the Diamond Hotel, Daiichi Hotel, Taste of India, Plumeria Hotel, and Pacific Gardenia. Oh, the times have changed. None of those entities are around anymore. But the taste continues on, and this weekend, MVA served up the 24th edition.
The Taste kicked off Saturday night under clear skies at the Garapan Fishing Base area. Food vendors lined both sides of the venue with local favorites, everything from barbecue plates to poke bowls and even burritos. On center stage, a cooking competition.
Pica, as everybody knows, is a very popular local dish. Spicy chicken with creative ingredients.
Now, who would be a good judge for the cooking contest? How about Superior Court Justice Teresa Kim Tenorio? Objection, Your Honor. On what grounds? too spicy. Overruled. You can eat it.
And I can taste difference in every one that I've tried so far, so I'm very excited because I love cotton pica. When MBA asked me to judge one of the cooking contests, I asked what the options were, and when they said cotton pica, I said, oh, that's the one I want to judge.
But they're all pretty pica, they're all very tasty. I think it's going to be kind of tough. No pun intended to that, but there's tenderness there.
The judges went through the motions, tasted, they conferred, they went into chambers, they talked to their law clerks, and then they issued judgment, which will surely be appealed. Top 3 winners: Bula Pica, Distorted. First place goes to Oh My Grill. Ken Kalin and Eric Palacios are found guilty of making the best Kadun Pica. They are sentenced to $500. Winning dish included a side dish of grilled eggplant and coconut milk.
Well, it's actually our first time to join the competition, right? But we always promote local. So we really wanted our dish to, emphasize the local kind of dishes that we serve, right? Even at our shop. So that's how we went about creating our menu.
Taste of Marianas Episode 2 comes this next weekend. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
All right, folks, don't go anywhere. Sports is up next.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com. Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Buenas sports fans.
What do you think is the fastest moving object in sports? A tennis ball? A golf ball? Nope. Shuttlecocks can travel 300 miles per hour, and top players are on island this week looking for a trip to Paris. The Northern Marianas Badminton Association will be hosting badminton tournaments starting this week at the Gilbert C. Atta Gymnasium in Sisupi. The first event is the Crown Plaza Northern Marianas Open, which will run from June 6th to the 11th, and the next one is the Take Care Saipan International Tournament, which will run from June 13th to the 18th. Athletes from Japan, Singapore, South Korea, Malaysia, Finland, India, Poland, Egypt, Chinese Taipei, Hungary, Vietnam, Belgium, India, New Zealand, Australia, Poland, Slovakia, Germany, United States, and Guam are joining our CNMI top players for this 2024 Paris Olympic Games qualifying tournament. Saipan badminton fans will be seeing high-level badminton matches as a former world #1 player from South Korea, Son Won-ho, is here to compete. Son is currently ranked number 115 in the world and was ranked #1 in the world back in 2017. Son represented South Korea in the 2012 London Olympics and the 2016 Brazil Olympics before becoming the #1 player in the world a year later. Aside from Son, badminton fans will also be seeing elite players from Japan, Australia, Chinese Taipei, and other countries. Chinese Taipei has the most number of entries and is expecting to dominate these two tournaments. The opening matches tomorrow, June 6, will be from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to go over the kettlebell deadlift. Fantastic exercise to build overall strength, particularly in the legs and hips. Remember, we want to make sure that our setup is in good position. If you set up in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common error setup is obviously a rounded upper back. Two simple ways of correcting that. All I'm gonna have Vince do here is extend his arms up here, and all he's gonna do is think about reaching long and pushing his hips back. Reach long and push your hips back. So as you can see, he's already in good position. Now all he's gonna do is grab that kettlebell. He's got tension in his legs and in his back. All he's gonna do is just stand up tall, finish with his glutes.
Scattered showers, east wind 11 to 14 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers with possible thunderstorms after 7 p.m. East wind 5 to 11 miles per hour, high 85, low 77. Humidity is at 85%. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms, east wind 17 to 14 miles per hour. High 85, low 77. Your marine forecast today, east wind 5 to 15 knots, wind waves 1 to 3 feet, mixed swell east of 3 to 4 feet and northwest 3 feet. Tonight through Wednesday, east wind 5 to 15 knots, becoming southeast. Tuesday night, wind waves 1 to 3 feet, mixed swell east 4 to 5 feet and northwest 3 feet. Sunrise will be at 5:45 a.m. High tide at 10:02 p.m., low tide 2:43 p.m. and the sunset 6:45 p.m. And that is your Monday edition of the news, sports, and weather here in the Marianas. Thank you always for watching the Channel 2 News. We hope you have a great night, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday.